Yeah, we will see a couple of showers today, and that system we were talking about, once again, not going to be affecting us until late next week. So it's not going to be a factor this week. It's going to be something late next week if it comes into the Gulf at all, and we'll be showing you that in just a second. Let's check on what's going on outside right now this morning. And very quiet conditions. We'll take you over to LaBerge Casino Resort over in Lake Charles with our live Skycam network. And not much going on this morning. Should be pretty quiet. I've seen a couple of showers out in the Gulf of Mexico, so we'll add a 10% chance of maybe a random shower in our forecast this morning right along the coast. We started off in the 70s. We'll work our way up into the lower 80s by about 9 o'clock this morning. We're right at 80 in Orange. 82 is Sabine Pass, and then everybody else back into the 70s. 76 here in Beaumont, 78 in Port Arthur. Lower 70s as you head up towards the lakes area. Woodville's at 73, Silsbee 72, Kirbyville's at 72, and Jasper currently showing a temperature of about 74. There's a few showers through the Red River Valley. Most of the state is pretty quiet. There's those showers I was talking about in the Gulf of Mexico. A couple of those trying to work their way up towards the coast, but they die off pretty quick as they reach the beach there. So not much going on for this morning. Take a close look at radar, and it's very quiet. So good news there. We don't see anything. And we will see a couple of showers pop up today, but coverage is only going to be about 30%. And we show you that on Futurecast. We'll start at about 10 o'clock this morning. Some partly cloudy skies. We'll get up close to the upper 80s as we head towards lunchtime. Most of the activity as far as the showers actually going to be a little bit farther to the west than right over the area. Now, as we get in towards the middle part of the afternoon, we could see some highs around 90 to 91, somewhere in there, and a few spotty showers here and there. Like I said, about a 30% coverage of rain. Going into the evening, those should die down. We lose the heating of the day. Temperatures back around 80 degrees by about 10 o'clock, and then overnight we'll fall back into the 70s with mostly clear skies. And it looks like a dry forecast starting Tuesday, going all the way through Thursday, and even small rain chances as we head towards Friday into the weekend. Now, we've been talking about possibly something in the Gulf of Mexico. Once again, it's not going to be this week. It's going to be late next week, or at least the middle of next week. It's this little disturbance right here. This is Tropical Storm Karen. Winds are at 40 miles an hour right now, moving off towards the northwest at about 8 miles per hour. Hurricane center track takes it past Puerto Rico up into the Atlantic through Thursday, Friday. It continues to get a little bit stronger, winds getting up to about 60, 70 miles an hour. Now by Saturday, high pressure wants to turn it, and that turn could happen this weekend, and then it should move off towards the west. How far west? Will it go into the Gulf of Mexico? There's a good possibility of that. At least a couple of computer models are trying to show that. Will it make it into the Gulf of Mexico and move into southeast Texas? That is a huge question mark right now. If it does get into the Gulf, it's going to be, like I said, late next week. We'll be watching it very closely, whether it makes it into the Gulf or not. And right now, nothing's indicating anything right over southeast Texas. There are a couple computer models indicating maybe parts of Louisiana, some are indicating maybe South Texas. We're going to have to wait and see. Like I said, we're watching it. We're going to keep you updated on this. But right now, well away from even the United States, let alone the Gulf of Mexico. So we have a long time to watch for Karen. Partly cloudy, 30% coverage of scattered showers today. Southeasterly winds at 5 to 10. And we're looking at temperatures upper 80s, lower 90s for this afternoon. Tonight, warm, dry, partly cloudy. Southeasterly winds between 5 and 10, middle to lower 70s. Here's your 7-day forecast, and like I said, most of this week looks pretty dry. We'll go 30% for today, then dry through Thursday with temperatures upper 80s, lower 90s. As we get into Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 20-30% chance of a couple isolated showers here and there. Shouldn't be a big deal. So really through Sunday, it looks like a fairly dry forecast that's going to help water levels start to come down even more.